Hello everybody, my name is Sneaky Narcotic. I'm back at it again making another Magic the Gathering video today. Um, Today I brought you guys a very spooky deck. Um, as it is October 31st, aka Halloween. Alright, I know that name is kind of hard to fit in there all the way, but Night of the Living Dead deck today. Um, Based off of one of my favorite movies. At least favorite horror movies. So, as you can see, this deck it's going to be a skeleton and zombie deck based off of Death Baron. Death Baron is a captain card. As you can see, it gives skeletons and zombies you control +1/+1 and has Death Touch and give them Death Touch. Um, Back before Amonkhet rotated, this card and the Dread. I don't remember exactly what that card was called, but there was two captain cards. So altogether in a zombie deck, you could have 8, which was amazing to see. A couple of the cards that helped me synergize a little bit with this deck. I have some card draw that allows me to sacrifice a creature. We have 2 targets that we would like to sacrifice: Resembling Skeleton or Doomed Dissenter. With Doomed Dissenter, we get a nice body to replace it, and with Skeleton, we're allowed to reoccur it. Um, Also, Open the Graves, which allows us to have a payoff for having our creatures dying, having our creatures be blocked. Another good card that a lot of people aren't thinking about, if they ever see this Death Baron, they never really take a look at skeletons. And luckily for us, they have a new skeleton card that has just been printed, and that is Barrier of Bones. And now, Barrier of Bones also helps us surveil away lands if we get too land heavy. But at the same time, because it then becomes a 1/4 with the effect from Death Baron, it also has a Death Touch, and Death Touch says anytime a creature with Death Touch would deal damage to another creature, that other creature dies. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. I've had a little practice with it, and it has been doing okay so far. Give me just a second to decide to make sure that I want this. I wasn't having too much luck with two-headed zombie, so I'm going to take two-headed zombie out, and we're going to go up. I'll spend my last 2 uncommons on another Resembling Skeleton. One of my favorite cards, by the way, from M19. I made a very spicy deck with it for draft, and I'm trying to think. I think I'll just go again for another Reassembling. That also brings our mana curve down a little bit, and that makes it a heck of a lot nicer. So anyways, let's get into some gameplay of the Night of the Living Dead. Play. Yeah, see, I already have it loaded up. So I hope you're enjoying your happy Halloween. Me and Mama Narcotic did not get any trick-or-treaters in our new house. Kind of live in the woods. Oh, backwoods a little bit. So we live in a neighborhood in the woods. Kind of surprised we didn't get any, to be honest. Small community out here, not a lot of neighborhoods. But I guess they went to churches or whatever, did the whole trunk or treat thing, make sure there's no razors in the candy today. So looking at this hand, it looks pretty good. Costly Plunder is going to let us use our Doom Dissenter to its full effect. And then after a minute, we can get Death Barons out. It's not really necessary to get Death Barons out immediately. When the opponent starts posing a threat, that's when you want to get Death Barons out. Let's just make sure real quick. Apologize, guys, but I would like to make sure that I am recording. Yeah, this. Okay, combat. So we are on the draw. Looks like we are playing a Rakdos, probably Pirates, if I had to guess. This is one of our control cards in this deck for just stuff I don't want to see. Walk the Plank is pretty good. I honestly love it for flyers, because that's really where I've been using it mostly. I played a Demir deck earlier and used it on that, that 6/6 flyer. Can't remember the name right now. Alright, we're just going to go ahead and costly plunder this. That will let us get in for 3 next turn, or for Death Touch damage. Either way, it'll be fine, because that'll put Barons down. Gravedigger lets us get it back for a kind of reoccursion, and I like it. And so he's going to go ahead and shock it. That's great. I'd rather him burn my tokens than burn my face, but that's fine. So this turn, we're going to put Reassembling Skeleton down, I believe. Yeah. For now, we'll just put Reassembling Skeleton down and pass it out. Next turn, we're going to go into Open the Graves and start getting some zombie tokens going wide. This deck is more well put together than I thought it would. See, yes, Pirates. That's fine. So we're going to keep a, probably Walk the Plank for the Graveyard next turn, since we have to discard a card from Eldest Reborn. So yeah, well, actually, just to be on the cautious side, we're going to Gravedigger. There's a lot of recurring in my deck, because we could get Gravedigger to reoccur Gravedigger to reoccur Gravedigger to reoccur Gravedigger. That's not normally what I do, you know, but it is something you can do. Enter this battlefield if you attack with the creature this turn. Target opponent sacrifices a permanent. Okay. So we'll do Death Baron, leaving Reassembling Skeleton. He doesn't really have anything in his, so he can get one of 2 cards back. He can get the Doomed Center, which is fine, or he can give the Gravedigger, which is also fine. Pass turn. So here he goes. Yeah, so he gets the Gravedigger, but there's nothing for him to get from his graveyard. That's fine. That will give us some tokens. If he wants to get in for 4, I'll let him, because next turn, unbeknownst to him, I have another Death Baron. And that will let me get in for 9. He Bane fires a... Yeah, sure. Yeah. If you want to. So that's, excuse me, not 9. That would have been 8. And this is going to represent 5. He's going to need more than a 4/4 to get rid of me, but a figure that in due time. Death Baron, we're going to Gravedigger. Go ahead and go, we won't do the whole Gravedigger and say that. I do like the whole idea of getting Gravedigger over and over again. We can always grab Doom Dissenter. We have a Gravedigger. So, 2 cards left in hand. He's going to contempt that. That's fine. I will block with my Gravedigger if that's what he wants. Yeah, nah. I'm just going to walk the plank as pirate, which I think is quite funny. Okay. So, going to Gravedigger. Let's give me a Death Baron back. Take the action. We're not going to walk the plank at the moment because we are posing too much of a threat. Yeah. If he's smart, he'll kill my token, so it's not there anymore. But he's not. That leaves up a blocker for me next turn that he can't take care of. Yeah, see. Let's assume he can't take care of it. Ooh, Ingrate. Nice. So that's bye-bye, walk the plank, but Ingrate dies next turn. So that's fine. Or, sure, yeah, that works too. Surprised he didn't want to attack out, but that's fine. So Angrif's at 1. A reassembling skeleton will catch him next turn. Speaking of which, there's my reassembling skeleton. We'll do that second main, so let's just show him a reassembling skeleton. Let's attack out. So we'll do reassembling skeleton and a token at him, and 2 tokens at his face. It's going to give him the chance to make me another token, but since he doesn't want to, let's kill his pirate. Made him walk the plank, matey. Yahahaha. Ravenous Chupacabra, sure. Kill my token, sure. So we're just gonna keep turning sideways, keeping that pressure on. Doom Dissenter, nice to see. When Doom Dissenter dies and Open the Graves is out, it makes 2 of them. So it's a really nice payoff, really nice synergy to see. We're going to go ahead and give him the preemptive good games. Memorial of Folly. So he'll return a card from his graveyard to his hand. And then probably play it. Yeah, Ravenous Chupacabra or Ingrith. Either one. Ravenous Chupacabra. Sure. I'm okay with you killing any of my creatures. Thank you for making 2 tokens. Yes. The GGs. Real quick, because my opponent's being nice, I don't really want to piss him off too much. We're going to show off that I can do this. start making my Undercity Necrolisk bigger. It's something that my buddy used to do. He used to have this deck called a Nantuko Husk deck. And what he would do is basically, I think I've talked about this before, but he would Act of Treason cards and make it to where he would Act of Treason his opponent's creatures and make it to where he can sacrifice his opponent's creatures as I don't think it was +1/+1 counters like this. I think it was like literally it went from power. Say he sacrificed an opponent's creature that was 2 power, then Nantuko Husk would get 2 more power. I believe that's how it was, but I'm not totally certain. But anyways, so not going to prolong his suffering anymore. Let's just get in for damage. Thank you, Jendara, for sticking around. So as you can see, this deck can be good. Can be real good. I'm very surprised how well this deck did, because you don't see zombies in Standard right now. And I don't know why. Like, okay, you don't see zombies in Standard. You see them in Golgari Recursion decks. But you don't see them in Mono Black. And Mono Black used to have them, like I said before, Amonkhet cycling, which, thank God, all the indestructible cards went away. Not a fan. I think I would have rather have the indestructible cards than the Cancer of Dominaria that is Teferi, but still not a fan. So, just saying. We'll keep. We have things to prolong the game. Ooh, Demir. Could be Grixis. Wouldn't put it past him. Probably not. Nah, probably not. I hope this isn't a weird Demir tempo deck. Because that's the only deck that you see Siren Storm Tamer in. You shall see. There's not often a time that they're going to count. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So, before it starts becoming an issue, we're going to go ahead and get our Death Barons down. We're going to get them down pretty quick, since we kind of already have the mana we need, except for maybe Open the Graves and a couple of our 4-drops. We're going to just be discarding land. I assure you that he's going to find a way to surveil. I don't know if that means this is going to make me discard next turn. If it does, cool. If it doesn't, cool. I'm not going to complain. Hey, there it is. So. There we go. And Death Baron number 2. My clock's bigger than yours. My clock's bigger than yours. That's a swap. He might start keeping back his Stormtaker now that he sees I have way more damage than he wants. He obviously is going to keep up a counter. I am cool with that. I will assume a discard is coming. Something to discard me. Yeah, let's go ahead and attack out. Trying to determine what I really want to do with my hand. Yeah, sure, murder me. I feel that. That leaves... He'd have to have the opposite of Essence Scatter, which is negate in hand. He doesn't. So it's a win. And if he makes me discard a card, I will just discard my Doom Dissenter. Because Death Baron is Pretty good. Unmoored Ego, sure. So he's going to name Death Baron here, I'm almost certain. Let's see, he only exiled one, so that's fine. Ooh, nice. Alright, so, we have some good plays out here. We're going to Doom Dissenter. Please counter it. Please? I'm asking so nicely. Thank you, sir. Thank you for countering. So, his discards don't matter anymore. I am pretty much going to be nothing. Yes. One drop 3/3. Very good card. Alright, 8 life left. Shall see what he does with that. He would have to have like a ritual of soot maybe to do anything fun to my deck. Good sideboard card, but we're playing best of ones, so don't think he'll be sideboarding today. Search for his content. Nice. Well, I'm sure he would have loved to have that early on in the game. We're not even going to hide anything in my hand. And we're going to give him the goodness of games. So there's game 2, guys. As you can see that being able to put pressure on an opponent is good. Makes me feel good. I don't see that particular deck beating us a lot. The discard deck, because we don't really care. After a while, we will just be good. We get an explosive start. You'd have to stall us out and have good blockers, which he only had the Storm Tamer. I don't even know why he would have a Storm Tamer in that deck. That's just weird to see. There's not really a lot of things that you want to just stay around, I guess, but I mean, maybe he wants his Phantasm to stay around. I don't know. But yeah, so let's see what we're playing now. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what happened. I'm sorry. That makes me feel bad too. I should have just went ahead and played that game out, but that's not what you guys came to see. I need to pay attention. Go ahead and claim my prizes. I was playing a Dominaria draft earlier. Let's go ahead and see. Take a minute from all that spookiness outside. So, Kara's Temporal Sundering. Nice. Nice card. Alright, back to Night of the Living Dead. So I really hope you guys enjoyed your Halloweens. I miss Halloween with a passion. Used to... I know. I am a Christian. I'm not going to push my beliefs on anybody, but I used to go to trunk-or-treats every year at my local church because my mom wanted me to. And she ruled the house, so I did what she said. Doom Dissenter, good card. Blood Divination and Costly Plunder. Great. So Costly Plunder, is 2 to draw 2 and sacrifice a Doom Dissenter. Blood Divination is draw 3 cards. Divination, guys. Do you get it? It's the black version of Divination. I've never actually heard anybody talk about that. But yes, guys, Blood Divination. So, he is going to love our deck, if he is what I think he is. Being that white life gain with the Johnny Pride Mate Bomb. He is going to absolutely love our Death Touch. He is going to absolutely love our long game of getting tokens back and them having Death Touch. If I remember correctly, it doesn't really run a lot of control aspects. It just kind of relies on Pride Mate becoming really big, ridiculous. Yeah, we'll go keep that. So I'm probably gonna stick around for Blood Divination next turn. Nah, that just feels too greedy, you know. I can keep some pressure on by taking away one of his Leon and Pride Mates with my thing, reoccurring, well, not really having to reoccur next turn. Oh goody, a flyer. I don't have anything to do with flyers other than walk the plank, which they would just fly off the plank. Come on, Wizards of the Coast. This is an instant, so we'll just wait for him to attack. If he doesn't, we'll do it on his instep. No, right? Right now? No, right? Eh. Tokens are dispenseless. We can make multiple of them, so why not spend them? Alrighty, so damage. Cool. I forgot we're the ones with the life total that matters. Great. Fantastic card, that Resplendent Angel. We'll definitely be digging for a walk the plank for your Angel. Don't know if it's going to happen. Wish it would. This might be the one matchup we're not prepared for, guys. Believe it or not, white. Great matchup for black. If you don't believe so, remember the Knights. Knight of Malice and Knight of the other one. Hope, maybe? Alright, drew me some lands. Nice. It's nice to be nice. Alright, so we're just going to play by ourselves for a minute. Doomed Center. Yep. And we're not attacking into his Angel. He's going to have to spend all of his mana. No. Yes, he's going to have to spend all of his mana to get some Angel tokens. Right now he doesn't have a great way of getting them, because he doesn't even have the proper mana. Yeah, he needs 6 mana to do it. There's a Johnny's Pride Mate. It would be great to see on my side of the field. A Dread Baron. That would be great. So let's hope we get it off of this draw, because if not, it's going to start looking grim for us, guys. We did get to walk the plank. That makes me feel better. Yeah. Wonder how many Resplendent Angels he's playing. That's actually my next question. Johnny Pride Mate going off. Always a chance of us, I don't know, maybe getting the Dread Baron next turn and just being good. Come on deck. Heart of the cards, guys. That's the right franchise for that, right? We have, what is it again? 4 divided by 60. I think it's a 6% chance. Yeah, 6% chance of always drawing it. So, as you can see, this would not be one of those times. Your Splendid Angel. Goodbye. So, another thing is that we are making a bunch of tokens constantly. Constantly making a bunch of tokens. We're just Blood Divination here. But we're going to be able to throw tokens in front of the Pride Mate. There we go. Dread Baron, set up for next turn. Good job. Woo! No attacks. So now I feel like we might start stabilizing. Couple turns, we'll start swinging sideways. Hopefully. I really wish we had one more mana open right now so we can get our reassembling skeletons back for next turn. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and just block that. Yeah, not feeling that. He probably is not even going to expect this. It's been a while since people have played zombies, so a lot of people are just not like understanding of what zombies are anymore. They don't know. Yeah, he stares at that card and is like, what? Death Touch? Crazy. Crazy Death Touch. So, of course, Doom to Center, coming back. Take that action, sir. Now we got pressure. Now he is what I would call under pressure. Not really. Come to think of it, look at his life total. I'll be honest, guys. I really believe that he's going to win. I know I want to believe in the heart of the cards and in myself as a player, but he felt like he might win. Just reminded me that it is not being plugged in right now. So there we go, plugged in. Alright, my life total still looks 10. Doom Center. Diagraph Pool. Costly Wonder. Reassembling and reassembling. So we go. Feels better. I even feel good about swinging out a little bit. Let's see. I still have 1, 2, 3, 4 blockers against his 4 on the ground. So yes, I do need to start putting pressure on him because he has this amazing little bird. The one bird that could, and I have no life gain in my deck. Could draw a walk the plank any moment, I'm sure, but take me a minute. It's cool, he could start making tokens of his own, if he wanted to. Nice. So now we're looking for another Dread Baron. He did, conclave his Ajani. That's not right, but okay. Halfway through the deck, we're potentially able to see a Dread Baron any moment, please. Have anything to grave dig? Even? Yes, we have the Doom to Center, which puts us up. That's all we care about, being up. I have all the mana I could need. I could take all my mana out, still have enough mana. Oh, goody. killing Leon and War Leader. Leon and War Leader is too good of a card to keep alive. And he's going to go off with his Johnny. So, reassembling skeleton, just throw it right on there under a non-trample. Go ahead and get rid of a token. Yeah. So I don't know what his thoughts are about just making as a Johnny better. It does not have trample. Oh, I forgot about his 1/1s. I'm sorry. That wasn't a great play. Alrighty. As predicted, Death Baron's back. Of course, we're going to throw Doomed Center out there. Why wouldn't we? We'll throw a reassembling skeleton in front of a Johnny again if he wants to, take his 20, almost 30 Johnny Pride Mate and kill it. We'll make that trade, sure. No? Okay. Okay, even better. Another Baron. So again, we'll leave a reassembling back in one of these. Probably dead soon. Just don't have anything to do with his flyers right now. There's no plummets in my deck. Guaranteed, no plummets in my deck. I wish he would just give me the full pleasure of killing his 35 a Johnny Pride Mate. That would be awesome. Yes, a dot to the first 4. Yes. Good card. Wish it wasn't so freaking expensive, but good card. Oh goody, could have used this a little while ago. And we'll swing out like we have something left to do. Like we can pump the non-pump spell in my hand. Because there's nothing in my hand. And I hope he just finishes me off with the most amazing Johnny Pride Mate. I've never actually seen a Johnny Pride Mate get this big. And it's not even done yet, guys. You just wait. Didn't even... His health was like 50 a minute ago. It's just right on back, guys. Can I at least get a good game from you? Settle the wreckage. Sure, yeah, I took the action. I don't know how many cards I can get back, but let's just take them all, I guess. I don't know. I don't even know why. I guess I've never actually seen somebody settle the wreckage and not have a target. I never realized the game still was like, yeah, you can go take a look at your lands, shuffle your deck, whatever you want to do. So he had a lot more control in his deck than I normally see in just a straight Johnny Bridemaid deck. Man, negative 56. Don't call it a win. It's a loss. Alrighty, guys. Well, that's going to do it for our Halloween special. Literally my second week of being a YouTuber. So I would appreciate it if you guys would like and subscribe, do all the usual YouTube stuff, and I will see y'all in the next video.